The documentary Inside the Manosphere or any documentary on that shit will never do the goddamn work it's supposed to do. Why? Because you have to document and interview the audience, the people who are watching this kind of content and learn this ideology. The ideology really isn't bad. It's about self-improvement and having your options and just living your life the way you can after you've leveled up in life, right? Understanding women's nature, understanding business, understanding men's nature, the red pill, understanding how to break out of this system of working your whole life and working for another man, another boss, being at the slave of the government, right? Marriage and stuff like that. All this stuff is good things that men and women both can learn if they understood it. The problem is the men that are watching these things don't have access to women. They don't have access to actually live freely as these men who are alpha males or high status men. So that makes them angry. That's where the quote, the game is to be sold, not told. These were men that knew how to talk to women or were attracted to women, right? And they understood women. So they would actually sell this to men before the red pill, right? Back in the days. That's why it's called the game is to be sold, not told. Well, a lot of men got on YouTube and started preaching the same knowledge, right? It's just regular human dynamics, understanding women and things like that. It's not that bad. And they preach self-improvement. Well, a lot of men can't self-improve to that level or not self-improving, so they get angry, right? If you understand women's nature and you understand that you're being played, what will happen? You're going to get angry. You're going to get mad. That's why they have red pill rage when you don't want to choke your ass out and shit like that. But the players and stuff like that, they already understand women. They've already dealt with them enough. The average man don't even deal with women enough or have access to them to even exercise what they've learned. Understand what I'm saying? So you have to analyze and interview the audience that are listening to this and understand why they're angry, why they're frustrated, why they're listening to this. And the thing is, the information isn't bad. It's the fact that they cannot exercise and practice the information. That's what makes them angry, and that's what makes them dangerous, right? If you understand the black pill and the red pill and you understand that you're ugly and this and that, but you don't have no solution, what's going to happen? You're going to get angry at the world. If I tell you, listen, when you do this and do that, she's going to say this, she's going to say that, dating this, I'll tell you everything, right? But you can't exercise, right? All the chads can, right? Then you go on the internet and you see women bashing men as a whole. You ain't even get to fucking date nobody, right? You ain't even get to date nobody. You're not even attractive enough to date them, but you understand women because you watch these red pill dudes, but you can't even interact with them. But they're bashing you for some shit you ain't even did yet. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man. It's all a respect thing. You know why women was told to be silent most of history? Because they only open their mind to tell fucking lies. Feel what I'm saying? And a lot of men don't even know it. That's why you get disrespected. With the more freedom and liberation, you have a whole bunch of women lying. They act like they naive. I just seen a post where one woman said, the dude was like, a lot of girls don't know that men just want to hit or they want this or that. And the girls say in the comments, we know, we just act naive. I been knew that. I take that as a sign of disrespect because it's a play on your intelligence. If a man did you like that and lied to you and act like he was naive, right, and you knew he was lying, wouldn't you beat his ass for that? Yeah, women used to get their ass beat. Yeah, you sit here, open your mouth, I ask you an answer, and you tell me a lie, I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Now that's misogynistic. That whole monologue is misogynistic, right? I don't really believe in that.